Alright guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. You read the title. Funko Dead. The Luau is out. Well, or selling the collection. I'll answer that. We'll put it all together. And we'll do it next. That's right guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for coming to join me. I truly do appreciate on this next video, right? I mean, we don't always do unboxings. We don't always do Hot Toys, collectibles, and figures, 6 scale, things like that. We don't always do mystery boxes. We sort of do a little bit of everything, and one is this, just talking to you. Maybe helping you, maybe guiding you, maybe explaining some things, in my opinion, to you. And today we'll do Is Funko Dead? Is the Luau selling the entire collection? Must it all go? Well, we'll explain it. But before we do that, do something for me absolutely free. Give this video a thumbs up, support the channel, algorithm, all that good stuff, discount codes, affiliate links, all that kind of stuff down below. Check out Patreon if you want to support this channel. Very, very cool. Tons of tiers from $1 up. We even have a $40 chocolate box. And it's literally 5 pounds of chocolate sent to you. And we're talking the good stuff. Milky Way, Twix, Three Musketeers, Skittles, you name it. It comes to you 5 pounds. 40 bucks. You can't beat that. Check it out. You can hop in for a month and just get a candy box. What, you know, is what it is. Anyway, enough about that. On to the Funko. So, is Funko dead? Is Funko the next Beanie Baby? Well, the answer to that is no. Is Funko dead? Well, if you remember SDCC, right? SDCC had the huge sticker swap fiasco. Like that, you know? We know it. Same pop at the very exclusive 500, 200 piece level, 800 piece level, whatever you may be. And then all of a sudden they show up, the same pop with a different sticker in the at-home boxes. And people were like, whoa, whoa, call foul. And it's the same thing, like the metallic Megatron, right? Same pop, different sticker. That's bad pull. They never did anything like that, and I think that threw a lot of people off, like Dr. Applesauce. Dr. Applesauce done with Funko, and that was a big reason why. Other people have walked away from Funko as well. It was a bad decision. They made also a lot of business moves, changing who was really controlling the company and everything like that. They made distribution changes, which was a mess, probably still is a mess. And now you got to remember that when you make that change here, those people made decisions 6 months, 8 months, maybe even a year in advance. You are stuck with those decisions. There's no way around it. You're stuck with them. You can't change them. You almost have to live with it or take big hits, and you're not going to take big hits. So you're going to basically live with those decisions until it can be your decisions. Now, they did change it, right? They did make a little bit better. Obviously, they did a trade-in for the SDCC stickers. It still wasn't great, and you probably didn't get anywhere near what you should have got for it. So a lot of people kept them, and yeah, is what it is. And some of them do sell well. I mean, for instance, like Megatron, right? Here is what Megatron is currently right now. If you were at the event, here is what Megatron is if you got the at-home box. Now granted, it is just a sticker difference. That is it. It is the exact same Funko Pop. But there it is. Now also don't forget about the other things that happened at like the Phoenix warehouse, where all of a sudden those rare Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle NFTs were there. And the NFT is a whole nother genre, a whole nother video to talk about the NFTs. But you know, a lot of speculation of how NFTs are done, etc., etc., etc. But in the end, for NFTs, I will specifically come out and say those are made ahead of time of the time that you get them. So if there's 3,000, you best believe they do make 3,000, if not more, because they do make some to account for damage. It still has that 3,000 sticker, so is the number really real? Not really. And who knows how many they really truly do make, but they do make some to cover damage, etc. So you have that built into. Not everyone's going to redeem, so instead of 3,000 possibilities, there may only be 2,500 redeemed, so you still have that gap. What do they do with them? Do they... Who knows? We all know that's a part of it. But again, back to Is It a Beanie Baby? No, because there's still pops that are very sought after. They're just not new pops, you know. They're pops like Donald Duck, you know, going back to 2012. OG Donald Duck, still very sought after, still like $180, $190. That's one example. Or go back to something like this, SDCC, back in 2013, 2014, where you had rare pieces like 480 piece counts. Super rare, awesome sticker. This pop, $660, still sought after, still there's only so many, and still very desirable. Why? Because if you love Halo, you want it. You want that rare sticker. There's only that many available. Still in great condition. It's older. People still want the older pops. Also, one of the most popular things is, because there's a lot of companies like $7 a pop, Dark Parlor Originals. The name goes on and on, all the way from Twin City Comics, etc. One thing people are loving is having these things autographed, and that makes it very desirable to have one, or a special one, etc. You know, you want the pop because you want to put someone like this on it. Michael Keaton, Batman, maybe one of the best Batman. So this makes it still, Funko Pops, very desirable, very out there, very wanted autographs. And yes, you still also have Grail NFT pieces. Are they as valuable as they used to be? Absolutely not. But there's still some great pieces. There's rare, there's numbers. That's what people want, guys. People want the numbers. So is Funko dead? No. But yes, you still see $5 pops showing up at Five Below. You still see people like Michaels, etc. having Funko Pops. Now, are they numbered? Are they stickered? Are they, you know, whatever? Exclusives? No. You might find a chase here and there. They're not that. So, in essence, is the collectability of Funko dead? No. For anything 2019, maybe even 2020 and older, it's still there. It's still desirable. It's still wanted. Anything newer, exclusives are popular. Chases are popular. Anime is very popular. The other stuff, maybe not so much. And commons. I would tell you that commons are probably the toughest thing. It's just, commons are, you know, unless there's something you want, commons are just that, commons. Because sometimes commons you're buying for $12, $13, etc. Some of them are worth like $5, $6, $7, $8. So buy commons if you want them. Don't buy them for future Grail status. I don't think that's going to happen. Because also remember all the things that Funko does as well. Remember, Funkos used to do wacky wobblers. Still very popular today. Funko did Dorbs, and not just any Dorbs. We're talking Dorbs, Dorbs Rides, limited edition Dorbs, SDCC Dorbs. Dorbs were quite a thing too. Then they tried other things. They tried big Funko Pops. They tried Funko Gold. Then they tried Funko Soda. Now, truth be told, Funko Soda is not what they were. Funko Soda is not really being produced the way they were. And if you saw that, catch that video before somebody made somebody take it down, you could tell the change of Funko Sodas from a distributor. This is all information from a distributor. Keep that in mind. Funko Sodas very well maybe put on the shelf for a while, going to be limited for a while, not going to be made like they were for a while. Because let's face it, they went nuts for Funko Sodas. They went hard. And again, Funko Sodas could be another video all in itself, guys, because number one, would you screw up with Funko Sodas? You made too much. You increased the piece count. You got rid of the piece count. No bueno. So, in all reality, guys, I think we start seeing this change in this company. You started to see it now. No NYCC event. You know, they didn't do anything for NYCC. They were there. They didn't do a special event or anything like that. So, that's one. They're trimming the fat. Two, they've got to get, you know, they released a lot of people, they fired a lot of people, a lot of change within Funko, the distribution and everything. It's got to come together, and that sometimes can take a little time as well. Number two, the change at the top, I don't think you see those changes until, I think, spring, summer, fall this year is where I think you're going to see those changes. And, you know, what's new, right? Remember, they were going to make little bitty, incy-bitsy sodas. They didn't. Did make Bitty Pops. Bitty Pop's popular. People like them. You know, they're okay. But it's where's the trajectory going to go? They're still going to make Funko Pops, guys. Hopefully they go back to the collectible aspect of Funko Pops, what made them so popular, and not just what the pandemic created for them, and then they went bananas on that, and that's just not what it was, you know. Funko is still going to sell, and still going to do well. Maybe not as well, you know. You're going to have to pivot, you're going to have to change your numbers and do everything like that. It is possible they could do it. We'll see. Now for the question that was in the video: is the Luau selling his collection? So I can tell you this: collecting is all about selling, collecting, selling, buying. It's what it is. It's a nature of the beast. So sitting behind me right here, we have these, but I have a good bit of Funko Pops that sit in a climate-controlled, sealed tote bin storage unit. What I did was I went through that unit because everything was in the Funko app. So obviously, if you're ever going to sell or do anything good with your collection, what you want is HobbyDB. That's what people that are going to buy collections are going to go off of. So we went through the entire collection in the storage unit, piece by piece by piece. And one by one, it separated certain stickers to this sticker, to that sticker. We went all over the place. We did it for like an hour and a half on a Sunday, and we did it from November through December. We finished it. And then you have a really nice little breakdown of your collection, just like that, on HobbyDB. And as you can see, it lists your top valuable collectibles, it lists the total collectibles, it lists the dollar amount, and that dollar changes. It gets updated automatically with HobbyDB as you can change your collection. Now I still have to decide what I'm doing. You know, am I going to put all my autograph pops in this one, or do I make another HobbyDB account, or do I separate? Because you can separate it. I don't know what I'm going to do quite yet with the autographs. I still have to put all the ones, the grails and everything that sits back in the case. They still have to go in HobbyDB, and then it's there. If I want to sell, I could sell. Will I sell? I don't know. I don't know. I will definitely entertain offers, and there's certain pieces that are never going to leave. You know, the autographs are the autographs. Certain people like Sloth and Flock Tony the Tiger and a couple other ones, I would not sell those. That's just in a different level, different ball game for me. But the ability is there. Now, also caveat, guys, I will keep you in mind when people are selling collections. You're selling it to places like Toy USA, or people like Pop King Paul, or Clint at Franchise Kicks, Ralphie's Collectibles, etc. These people are going to take that collection, break it down, put it up as far as like Ralphie's Collectibles drops or mystery boxes, etc. So they're not going to pay you HobbyDB prices. In fact, sometimes you may only get anywhere between 30 to 50, maybe 60% of PPG value for that, because they have to make money as well. Keep that in mind when you're going to sell your collections, guys. The collection is only worth what someone's willing to pay for it. Now you can piece it out, you can sell it as a big, huge collection. For me, personally, I'm well aware that it would be in that 40, 50, 60 percentile range, and it would be a come and get it all type of deal. That's what I would do, personally. I'm not shipping it. But, you know, for me, I have a lot. You know, what, over 1,000, 100, whatever it was, you guys saw the number, what sits in my storage unit, and obviously there's another couple here, that these are the big ones. So we'll see. We'll see. But I end this video is the Luau selling his collection. You're going to see a lot of things on the channel, guys. Obviously you won't see maybe as much Funko, as much mystery boxes, but we will still do it. I'm not out of Funko. Do I buy the Funko Pops that I do in the past? Absolutely not. I'm not going to lie, I do not. In fact, I can tell you the only pop that literally I bought this year up to this point, and it's still early, is the autographed Jeff Dunham pop. That's it. There's others that I have the collection that I think about, whether it's all those common Ted Lassos that just came out, like the second wave of Ted Lasso. I'm not sure of. We'll see. You know what I mean? Or looking at like Up, right? There was still another movie moment, and they've made a bunch of movie moments from Up, but there was a box lunch movie moment of Up. I didn't buy that, and I have all the Ups up to this point. I didn't get that one, and I haven't yet, so I don't know if I will. So Has my collecting changed? Absolutely. I'm not buying everything. I'm not buying 2 of this thinking of prospecting, etc. like that. I'm not doing that anymore. But what the future holds, who knows? Like I always tell you guys, it's like Sting at that NWO time back then, which was a great time to watch professional wrestling. Is the only thing for the Luau that's for sure is nothing's for sure. Till next time, guys, I'm the Luau. I hope you enjoyed this video. A little bit of Funko, where I see it going, where my collection's going, what I've done. If you have any questions, message me down below. I answer every single question. I will give you advice of what I've done with HobbyDB, and if you want to sell a collection, I can give you some people, names, etc. that you could call and check with, you know, and you just never know. But in the end, Funko is not dead. They're going to change. We'll see how well that change goes, where it goes. I think definitely in the fall of 2024, we'll see some direction of where Funko is. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you on the next Hot Toys, Funko Mystery Box, or informative video again. I'm the Luau. Thank you for joining me. Good morning, good evening, good night.